Black musicians have contributed to music in all genres from classical to hip hop. Wouldn't it be great if there was a place where music enthusiasts could go where they could actually read an original manuscript or touch a score or listen to the original recordings of music? There is, and it's on South Michigan Avenue. It's called the Center for Black Music Research.
The Center for Black Music Research, or CBMR, was founded by Columbia College administrator Dr. Samuel A. Floyd with his own collection in 1983. The actual library was opened at Columbia College in 1991. Even though it's on Columbia College's campus, it is open to the public. When you enter the center, you feel as if you're entering a warm office space. You're greeted by pictures of music jazz greats Duke Ellington, Billie Holiday, and Louis Armstrong. After the receptionist greets you and logs you in, you're welcome to explore the world of Black music. Monica Harrison, Executive Director for the Center of Black Music Research, gave me a tour of the reading room. She brought out some special pieces that pertain to Chicago.
This is just an interesting photo of the Chicago Opera Guild from 1942.
Now, I'm going to stop you. You mean to tell me that Black people were actually performing opera in Chicago in 1942?
Exactly, Bonnie. That's exactly what this photo illustrates, that we have always had a really vibrant classical and art music community and culture here in Chicago. So this photo illustrates that really well. Plus, it's just fun.
Monica went on to show me the first book that was ever published in the United States on the topic of Black music. It is a first edition book of Negro spirituals called Slave Songs of the United States. She also brought a piece of sheet music from the stacks, which is where all the priceless items are stored.
This is Chicago related, and this is one of my favorites. We have here a handwritten manuscript by Florence Price. And she was a Black female concert music composer who was based here in Chicago. And she was also the first African-American woman to have a symphonic piece performed by a major symphony orchestra in the U.S.
Oh, wow.
And this is her Negro fantasy, but she also wrote symphonies and string quartets and art songs, all sorts of things.
You know, this is really interesting because so many times you just don't think about this level of music being a part of the Black experience.
That's right. That's right.
So it's wonderful that you can come and see it and touch it.
After looking at pictures, books, and music from some of Chicago gospel greats such as the Barrett Sisters, Reverend Thomas A. Dorsey, the Staple Singers, and our very own Commissioner Jerry Butler, Monica and I headed back to the stacks.
So this is our stacks. This is where we keep the 70 to 75 archival collections that we have. You'll notice it's a little bit cooler. We have to keep everything about 62 degrees so that the materials don't degrade. But we also keep most of our 11,000 recordings in this room. You'll see we've got the CDs over on that side. Doesn't look like much, a lot of gray archival boxes, but this is really the center of all we do, and this is where the magic happens. I want to show you one of my favorite collections.
Oh, okay. Oh.
But you got to put on the gloves.
In order to protect the item from oils from fingers and other things that may harm it, you must wear white gloves.
So I'm going to show you Melba Liston's collection. She was a fantastic jazz trombonist, but also a composer and arranger. She worked with people like Clark Terry, Randy Weston, Mary Lou Williams, Dizzy Gillespie, and she just, in my opinion, is not nearly as well known as she should be. She just had a fantastic, amazing talent and traveled the world with these great bands and band leaders and did all of this work for them. There has yet to be a biography written on Melba Liston. So I always like to take the opportunity to show off the collection, and in the hopes that some young scholar or researcher will come and do some major work on her.
As Monica carefully pulled out the box that held the scores and arrangements that Melba Liston did for Mary Lou Williams, who was another major jazz composer, I understand the reason for the gloves. Seeing and being able to touch the words that were written in longhand, an original score of music that was created, is an awesome experience. The Center for Black Music Research is a very unique place. Not only can you listen to or play music that was written by music greats, see equipment used before computers, and actually view 45s and 78 records, the center offers programs, publications, and symposiums. Visit the website for more information.